I think we may be going too highbrow with some of our games, like Cats Ignoring Bicycles. That should probably be some sort of small indie game. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Mad Games Tycoon 2 here in Calm Daveco, where everything's going pretty well. We have almost $2.5 million. We've got a bunch of games out. We're taking a major hit on We Seriously Don't Know Much About Rugby because we put out a game that we seriously don't know much about. What is your little icon up here? A room has not been assigned a task. Which one? It's probably over here. You guys are a little idle right now, but that's broadly fine. That's broadly okay. You are customer support and you are marketing right now, so that's okay. It's you. Got it. It's you. Yeah, you're not doing anything right now. You're entirely correct about that, and you're not doing anything either. Okay. For right now, until I think of something different, just do some quick commissioned work. Yeah, sure, $24,000, absolutely. And you, do the same thing. Do $19,000. Great, fantastic, thank you. I appreciate your contribution to Calm Daveco. And I'm going to have a think about what our next game has got to be. Now, Fish vs. Elves Chess War has finally been taken off the market with a cool $1.1 million in profit, and we're researching action games. That is going to be good. I'm going to be glad to take that. There's my little robot cleaning guy. No calls in customer support. You have done everything right now, and I really, really appreciate that. What could you be doing? Bug fixing. We're not doing anything along that right now. Okay. Why don't you, because I don't know what this does, create a game report about, I don't know, do something about Jimmy Carter versus Cowboy Goats. I want a report on Jimmy Carter versus Cowboy Goats on my desk tomorrow morning. And our publisher just started a marketing campaign for We Seriously Don't Know Much About Rugby. Why don't we do the same thing? Let's do exactly the same thing. How about we sent out some magazine ads for We Seriously Don't Know Much About Rugby? Let's see if we can boost this up a little bit. $25K to do that. What's going on up here? What's this nonsense? Oh, we did action. Okay, great. Why don't you research some features? Character progression. Ooh, checkpoints. I hate checkpoints. Nobody likes checkpoints. Just give me save anywhere. How about password saves? There we go. Harken back to the olden days where you had to have a password to get into your saved game. No, really, it's true. Ask your parents. I had a little tiny notebook where I had to keep all the passwords of my saved games so I could remember them and then enter them into the game so I could get back to my save file. Google it or something. It's a period of history that was very dark. All right, you guys finished your thing. Let's get a new game going on right now. Remind me one more time what's hot. Racing and Treasures is hot right now. Okay, I think we've done a lot of that. Let's try something a little bit different. Well, we've got action games. We may as well start getting better at them. So it's going to be an action game. The main topic is going to be wrestling, but the subtopic is going to be not rugby, because we seriously don't know much about rugby. How about fish? Yeah, it's an action game that's mostly about wrestling and fish. And let's use this adventure game engine. That's got to be good. Now, there's profit sharing involved with that, but it's got to be a good idea if we're doing an adventure game to have an adventure game engine. I mean, that just makes sense. All right, the Bite 2, great market share on that. Now, we did market research that the Qatari is going to be hot, and indeed, it's got a 36% market share. Anyone else in the ballpark? Yeah, we'll take the Commodore with the 8%. Okay, we may look at buying some more dev kits later. Obviously, all the things that are in the engine, that makes sense. Now, an action game about wrestling, that's got to be pretty much a lot of visuals there. But it can have a very, very deep story. Very deep. It's wrestling. They all have deep stories there. Good content, pretty beginner-friendly, and it's marketed to all kinds of gamers. Let's have this be a little bit more gameplay, maybe a little bit less graphics, but I'll put my graphics guy on it to try and maybe boost that up. All languages, obviously. Oh, and I see we've already done password saves, so we may as well throw that in the tank as well. All of the things, of course, 58K to publish this game, create this game, develop this game, whatever. Get your notebooks ready for your password saves. Alright guys, get going on Hulk Hogan vs. Largemouth Bass, our action game that is about wrestling and fish. Hulk Hogan versus Largemouth Bass. Get that under construction, please, whatever it is you do. And why don't you work on some high-quality graphics with that, please? Yes, absolutely that game. Why don't you go with, well, the characters have got to look good. Hulk Hogan versus Largemouth Bass. And it's definitely going to need some special effects in there. An extra 24K, no problem. Now, you over here, you're almost done with the report on Jimmy Carter versus Cowboy Goats. If you could actually just finish that up right now, thank you very much. Can we see the report at any point? Maybe, I don't know. But right now, I want you to work on improving the gameplay for Hulk Hogan versus Largemouth Bass. Thank you very much. You should do balance, and you should do performance and controls. Not a small amount of money to develop Hulk Hogan versus Largemouth Bass, but I think it's going to be a solid game. And if you guys in the research department are done, why don't you do another gameplay feature? Not checkpoints. Again, we all hate checkpoints. Side quests. Everybody loves side quests. I love side quests. No, there was a gameplay flaw in Hulk Hogan vs. Largemouth Bass. They've got to completely redo the level. Minus 13 on the gameplay on that. Hopefully our gameplay guy can make that up. New year, that means new hot and new not. Strategy and American football are trendy. Skill and economy are not. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. And you guys are done down here. Well, let's get another game going. Remind me one more time, American football and strategy. I don't think we have strategy games yet, do we? We can't do that sort of thing, can we? No, but we want to definitely stay away from skill games. Okay, I actually want to get another action game going. I want to get really good at action games really, really quickly. So an action game about cats, because cats, and the subtopic is clearly bicycles. So all the regular platforms, of course, and let's do that adventure engine again. That's just got to be sound. That's got to be a good thing to be doing. Let's see, cats and bicycles. It's going to be more gameplay, I think. And a long, long game. A long game. Very atmospheric. Very, very deep. And marketed towards core gamers. Yeah, this is a serious game. All of the things that we put in the games, of course. And then, what do we call an action game about cats and bicycles? Now, it is an action game, but it is titled Cats Ignoring Bicycles. The basic premise of the game is you just sort of watch cats ignoring bicycles, because cats have zero interest in bicycles. They have zero interest in virtually everything. That's how cats work. So it's a very, very deep atmospheric game that is technically action, but it is largely just looking at a cat who is completely disinterested in a bicycle. Go ahead and get that developed, please. Now, we seriously don't know much about rugby. It's not completely tanking. We are profitable on that. I mean, it's no Chef Godey's Jigsaw Madness Returns yet again. We should do another sequel of that. That would be the fourth game in that series, in that franchise, if you will. But it's just killing it. Every Chef Godey has just been a monster hit. I think we're doing another sequel of that. Yeah, 38 bugs. I don't think so, guys. Why don't we continue development on that? Thank you very much. You're still working on that. What's the graphics guy working on? You're also still working on that. Okay, that's all very, very good. Cats ignoring bicycles. We're putting in the pause function right now because, boy, you are really going to want to pause and take in all the action on cats ignoring bicycles. Do we want to participate in the convention? Well, of course we do. Of course we do. Give me the large booth. We're going to go with, Chef Godey's Jigsaw Madness Returns yet again. That's just a monster. Yeah, let's make sure that's at the show. And then we'll put in stuff that we're developing. We'll kind of show these off to our fans. So our 2 in development, Hulk Hogan versus Largemouth Bass and Cats Ignoring Bicycles, let's go ahead and see, yeah, nice little extra 2,000 fans out of that. That'll be something to do for customer support. Yep, some mail was just answered over there. Oh, research, you seem to have nothing to do. What could you be doing? Let's get that sound studio. 500,000. It ain't nothing. But let's get that sound studio cooking along. It's going to take you ages to do that. So we'll have graphics, gameplay, and the sound studio. Ninja Dirt Bike Challenge is off the market. That's okay. That's okay. It was not our biggest game, but it made a profit. There's nothing wrong with that. No, now we've got a problem with Cats Ignoring Bicycles. Got to rewrite some functions. Oh, nothing but problems today. Nothing but problems. I'm going to get people hyped up about Hulk Hogan versus Largemouth Bass. While it's still in development, I'm going to do a marketing campaign for that. And I'm going for it. We're doing a radio ad for this. What does it take to do obviously the internet? We'd need the correct year. Yep, that makes sense. And top streamer, 2005. Yeah, go ahead and do a radio ad for that, please. Radio ad? Who the heck is doing a game commercial on a radio? And the Fish vs. Elves Chess War add-on is off the market. Yeah, we got to get these games out. We're actually kind of running low on product here. Cats Ignoring Bicycles, we're getting the password saves in there. Great. I will go get a pen to make sure I can write all of those down. And how are we doing on Hulk Hogan versus Largemouth Bass polishing? 28 bugs still in that, guys. 28 bugs. Copy protection has been unlocked. You can now protect your games with copy protection. Okay, cool. Well, Cats Ignoring Bicycles is done, but it's a little bit buggy. I think we're going to go ahead and just kind of shave a few of those out if we could. Everyone else is doing things, right? Everyone is occupied. You're doing your thing. You're always answering the phone. Okay. With the money I've got, I could think about team number 3. That's not the worst idea. Chef Godey's Jigsaw Madness returns yet again, finally taken off the market. Okay, almost $1 million in profit there. Yeah, we're so doing another sequel in that franchise. Chef Godey is just a monster hit. Now, all sorts of things are popping up here. We can research platformers. That'll be good. 0 bugs in Cats Ignoring Bicycles. Let's get that one out the door. Who's going to publish this? Ooh, not a lot on the market right now. Ooh. All right, well, I guess we'll just go with Epics then. Yeah, we'll have that happen. And then, more importantly, what are the reviews on Cats Ignoring Bicycles? Literally everybody hated it. Well, it is advertised as an action game, and it's basically just watching a cat ignoring a bicycle. I see where the reviews are going with that. Well, nothing else for it than to jump right back in. It's going to be a sequel, and it's going to be a sequel to Chef Godey's Jigsaw Madness Returns yet again. Puzzle games are still okay, right? Yep, puzzle games still okay. Let's put in, well, nothing at all there, obviously. Let's put in what? We'll obviously get all of the platforms that we do here. Let's use the ComDaveCo engine. For no other reason than I made it, we may as well use it. So all of that stuff, we can do copy protection now. How much does that cost me? Save Force Volume 1.0 for 15K. Sure. Yeah, why not? Why not? I will do that. And we'll put that in there. Okay, so we've got Save Force Volume 1.0 protecting our game. Does somebody then therefore steal our game? If that's the case. This is going to be middle of the road all the way down. 100% middle of the road. And even though this is effectively a puzzle game, it's going to have side quests. I don't know what the side quests are, but it's going to have side quests in it. Okay, the 4th in the franchise of Chef Godey with side quests. What do we do with that? So with the emphasis on side quests, this is going to be Chef Godey sends you to pick flowers. I didn't have enough characters. I was actually shooting for Chef Godey sends you to pick flowers that are 4 feet away from him, and he is too lazy to grab them himself. But not enough characters for that, so Chef Godey sends you to pick flowers, the 4th in the Chef Godey franchise, and the first to incorporate side quests. Let's go ahead and get that going. They're already excited. Of course they are. Of course they are. Plus 25 hype on that. All right, well, let's make it a monster. When Hulk Hogan versus Largemouth Bass is done, which is taking forever to get all the bugs out of that, then we will get that team, we will get that team working on Chef Goaty. The sound is already amazing. This is going to be huge. Let's get marketing on it. Let's do a marketing campaign right now. Let's just start small with some posters for Chef Goaty Sends You to Pick Flowers. And then we might bump that up a little bit later. Oh, finally, Hulk Hogan versus Largemouth Bass is done. That took forever to get all the bugs out of that. Oh, no, sorry, I didn't want to continue development. I wanted to finish development and find a publisher. And now there's a million publishers again. Hudson, always done very well for us, as has Taitu. Anyone else? I think Taitu, because they have the stronger market strength, and we need this thing to be a huge hit. A massive, massive hit, please. So what are the reviews on that? Okay. Yeah, that gameplay hit really was a hit. That hurt us a lot. Let's do some high-quality graphics on Chef Goaty. Have backgrounds. Yeah, definitely backgrounds so you can see all the flowers that you're going to pick. And also environment graphics so you can see all the flowers that you're going to pick. And gameplay can obviously be working also on Chef Goaty. Let's do level design and game mechanics. Get that out the door, please. Oh, it's award season again. It's award season again. Did we win anything? Yeah, we won Worst Game of the Year again. Twice in a row. Yeah, two awards there. Hey, an award is an award at the end of the day. But yeah, Cats Ignoring Bicycles. Okay, not our strongest game in our catalog. And I think we just got to keep it moving. We've got to get another new game out there. One more time, American Football and Strategy. All right, when research is done with the sound development thing, get them going on strategy. Let's do a new game. Let's market this towards... Let's try teenagers. Yeah, let's try teenagers on this one. Obviously game size B. What are we doing here? Let's do another action game. I'd like us to get really, really good at action, although we are already very good at adventure. And adventure is okay, right? Yeah, it's skill. I want to stay away from skill. Let's do an adventure game. The main topic is... Why are these highlighted? Why are elves, Middle Ages, treasures, and Wild West highlighted? The experience with topics affects the gameplay. I get that. Are those better for an adventure game? I bet they are. I mean, they clearly are. So how about Wild West, but also elves in our adventure game? Yeah, we'll do the adventure game engine, of course we will, and then all of the platforms that we normally do. The Qatari really is doing very well. Marketing was not wrong about that. I guess the Commodore, sure. I mean, why not? Why not? And then, yeah, let's keep the copy protection in there. I like that. I like that idea. This can have a lot of gameplay and a lot of game length. And then... better on content, but also beginner-friendly and geared towards casual gamers. Okay. Yeah, that's going to work out well. Obviously, all of the things. And let's keep it simple for our fans. Gunfight at the Elf Saloon. You know exactly what you are getting into when you look at this game. Gunfight at the Elf Saloon. You know it's Wild West and elves. I think we may be going too highbrow with some of our games, like Cats Ignoring Bicycles. That should probably be some sort of small indie game for PC, but we seriously don't know much about rugby, has been taken off the market. That's fine. That's fine. It's not fine, because we're actually grossly in the hole for Hulk Hogan versus Largemouth Bass. I thought that thing would be a monster. I mean, the game just kind of writes itself. Now, they've already finished Chef Goaty Sends You to Pick Flowers. Let's continue to get those bugs out of there if we could. Could you focus... No, you're already doing your thing. You're fine. You're fine, man. Just keep doing your thing. We've auto-saved. Fantastic. Cats Ignoring Bicycles, already off the market. Not wholly surprised by that. Not wholly surprised. Really should have been a very tiny PC indie game on that, because it really is just a static screen of you looking at a cat who is in turn looking at a bicycle, sort of vaguely ignoring it, because that's how cats work. And they finished Gunfight at the Elf Saloon. Only 38 bugs in that, huh, guys? How about we try and get those out of there? 38 bugs in our Elven Wild West game. How are we doing on Chef Goaty? Down to 8 bugs there. I've got to kind of get these things on the market. We're not actually doing that well in the whole financial arena here. I'd love you guys to get Sound Studio done. I know it takes you forever to research these things, but there's so many other things that we could be researching. Somebody did point out to me in the comments that I can set auto research, so they'll just keep going down the line and researching everything. But I would be very concerned that we'd just be hemorrhaging money because I wouldn't be paying attention to that. I think I'm going to kind of keep doing that manually so we don't lose more money than I can gain. All right, they're almost done with Chef Goaty and the bug issue. I'm going to get another campaign going for that. I'm going to do an ad for Chef Goaty in some game magazines, and we are going to get that rocking and rolling, get people, there we go. It's done. Super, super hyped about this game. Ooh, lots and lots of publishers. I think we just stick with either Taitu or Hudson again. Yeah, back to Taitu. They have the better market strength. Yeah, we've done better in all of those things. We're slightly better at side quests. More importantly, what are the reviews like on this? Please say very high. Okay, 66 is not terrible. That's not terrible. Very good graphics. Not so great on the sound. Well, the Sound Studio is actually coming right now because we've just finished researching that. Remind me one last time. Strategy. We need a strategy game, so if you guys could get working on that, please. May not even be able to get it done by the end of the year, but we'll see. And then you, because I got other things to do right now, just do some quick commissioned work. I don't care for what. Okay, well, we've got the Sound Studio. We may as well build it. So we've got everything else, right? Graphics, marketing, and support. Yeah, we've done that. Quality assurance, we've done that. Wait, did we do graphics or quality assurance? We did Q&A. No, we've got graphics in the other building. No, it's all fine, Dave. Just go about your business with the Sound Studio nonsense. All right, get that going, say, right in there. And then obviously put a door, a door, not that one, Dave. The door goes there. Okay, this has to be a little bit bigger. It has to be 4 by 4 for the Sound Studio. Okay, put the door in there then. What do you have that's so big in here? Oh, you've got like musical instruments and stuff. Oh yeah, you did need some space, didn't you? Okay, well let's get that. Wow, this is huge. Okay, let's get that to go right there. 50K for that. Okay, you're not going to get many decorations per se. You can have some heat though, because everybody likes that. And you can have lamp 2. We often give out lamp 1 at ComDaveCo, but you can have lamp 2. And a cactus can go live over there. And obviously a carpet, because basically everybody gets a carpet around here. I like the carpets. Go right under there. Oh, there's the coffee maker. Somebody was asking me about the coffee maker in the comments section. Like, why have you not done a coffee maker? And my answer was, I didn't know there was one. And now I do. So where can this actually live anywhere? Can I actually fit this? Oh, there was a spot there somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Coffee maker for the team. Good. And probably coffee maker for the sound guy. Don't know why. You're just getting your own coffee. Now, is there anyone available for hire who's good at sound? No. No, because I got a pop-up a little while ago that we hired the job market decline, so nobody's really applying. Well, obviously, we're not going to put office worker who's geared towards marketing support in the Sound Studio. However, one of you guys was very good at sound, as I recall. Might shuffle some people around. We'll see. And if you're not doing anything here, Sparky, just do some commissioned work. Same goes for you over here. Got nothing to do? Do some quick commissioned work. There's nothing for you to do. What could you be doing? Could you polish something? Yeah, polish Gunfight at the Elf Saloon. Put some spit and polish on that, please. And I'm going to immediately throw in an MMO add-on. Can we do MMOs now? Wait, is that unlocked? I didn't see that pop up. Can we actually do an MMO? No, not yet. When is that available? Oh, hang on. It's available. Will be unlocked once we research online multiplayer. That's probably going to be in the 1990s or something like that. Okay, very well. Then how can we do an MMO add-on then? Anyway, do an add-on. Do a paid add-on Or Chef Goaty sends you to pick flowers. Yeah, do some new items, some new flowers that you could pick, and some new enemies. That'll be fun. Get that going. Wow, they just raced through that. Okay, yeah, give add-on to the publisher. Yeah, go for, we got experience and stuff, and paid add-on is already out the door. Excellent, good, I appreciate that. Not a particularly high review on that, but I don't really care. I just want to keep the money coming in on the Chef Goaty monster franchise here. How's the polishing going on? Wow, a lot of bugs on that, guys. A lot of bugs. I see you're not doing anything. Why don't you... Actually, hang on. You can do some polishing. Why don't you polish, Gunfight at the Elf Saloon. And if you guys aren't busy, always just be banging out a really, really quick commissioned work. It's just money coming in here. I mean, we're not hemorrhaging money at all. We're stable. We started out around 2 million. We're still around 2 million. Ooh, role-playing and digging is now good. Digging? That's a topic? Like digging holes? Okay. Well, I guess that's where you get Dwarf Fortress from then. All right, strategy and basketball are unpopular. Okay. So the one that we're researching is now unpopular. We will definitely do the convention. I'm just going to take the middle booth this time. And we'll do Gunfight at the Elf Saloon, get people hyped up about that. And, of course, Chef Goaty sends you to pick flowers. A few extra fans, that's fine. I'll take that. Yeah, great. So strategy that we're researching is not going to be popular anymore. But we'll have it. It's just better to have it than not have it. We just got to remember not to do that. So digging and role-playing games. Okay. Oh, Gunfight at the Elf Saloon. Finally bug-free. Let's finish development on that. Let's get that guy right out the door. Now, Sir Code, you pay us $9 for a unit. Terrible market strength, though. No, I'm going back to Sunwork for this one. No, Taitu. Their market strength is just fantastic. They don't pay us as much, but that, you know what, it's Taitu. It's Taitu until Taitu disappears, basically. How did we actually do on this? Please say well. It's the sound. It's the sound. Well, we've got our sound studio up now. That is up and running. So let's take... We've got quality, we've got sound, and we've got graphics ready to roll. Hulk Hogan versus Largemouth Bass already off the market. Oh, we have not had a good series of games here. Let's see if we can churn out a monster right now. Unfortunately, we haven't researched role-playing games yet, so we'll just stick with adventure right now because we're very, very, very good at that. About the Middle Ages, and the subtopic is... We're actually very good at cooking games thanks to Chef Goaty. Yeah, we're going to do a cooking game. It's going to be an adventure game based in the Middle Ages about cooking. And we'll take the adventure game engine. That just seems sensible. Seems like a thing I should be doing there. And you have a decent market share, and you have a decent market share. We can do 4 platforms. May as well. May as well. $4,300 to get on the Qatari. But maybe that 2.3% we might sell enough to make that up. I don't know if we will or not. We've got the copy protection in there. Excellent. And then, let's see. Let's make this pretty visual. And then kind of middle of the road between atmosphere and content. And that. Middle of the road between story and game length. I'm going to keep everything else as is. I'm going to keep all of these as is. We're going to try and boost these up by ourselves. Obviously, all the languages. And all the things. All of these things, please. Cooking with rats. It's sort of a medieval cooking challenge kind of game. So you have to assemble a meal out of some very, very terrible ingredients and try to win over the judges. It's like one of those British baking show competition things. Cooking with Rats is our Middle Ages cooking adventure game. Let's get that one going, and let's get everybody on board with this. We actually, of course, don't have anyone in sound, do we, Dave? No, we don't. But we can at least get some quality assurance in there. So you can get, get some balance in there and some performance, maybe some game mechanics. I'm going to spend a little money on this one because I need it to be a pretty huge hit. I don't suppose anyone's popped up in the labor pool, have they? Nope. Oh boy, that hiring freeze, no employee applications is really kind of taking a hit on us right now. I did want to think about shuffling somebody. Was it you who was good at sound? No, you're terrible, Isidore. Absolutely terrible. No, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pick you up and make you float around like a ghost. You just stay where you were, sir. Ooh, the PC just became available. The actual personal computer is on the market. What is it, 1981? Yeah, that sounds about right. Sure. I see the hiring issue is over. I don't suppose anyone's popped into the job market, have they? A couple of people. Graphic design and marketing support. Not really what I need, but at least I know you're kind of throwing your resumes on the table over the transom, if you will. We'll kind of hope that a sound person turns up soon. Oh, and research is done. Excellent. So what did we want? Can we get role-playing games in? Can we do that? Yes, we can. Okay, get role-playing games in there, please. Maybe we can catch this trend before it goes away. How's the resume pile going over here? Anyone interested in doing things with sound? No. Graphics, research, game testing, every single thing except sound. Yep, that's a very, very lonely sound studio right now. And let's start shaving the bugs out of cooking with rats. That sounded weird when that came out of my mouth. Gunfight at the Elf Saloon, not exactly killing it. Chef Godey Sends You to Pick Flowers is profitable. I like that. The add-on for it, I mean. And Chef Godey Sends You to Pick Flowers, the game, very well done. Yeah, Chef Godey's just it's our franchise. This is our signature franchise, our signature character. Well, you know what? If nobody is applying, I'm going to go work in the sound studio. I'm going to take myself and go work in the sound studio. Nobody else is doing it right now. How about some high-quality sounds for cooking with rats? Yes, please. Thank you very much. Do some good sound effects and some good music. I'm a terrible musician, but I'm going to take a stab at it, and then I'll hire somebody else for this. Isidore, you're primarily a game designer. So I've got to think about changing my group management. Hang on. Okay, so I took myself out of the group that we were in there. Game testing, not bad. Office worker, graphic artist, that would not be a bad guy to have on that team. I don't suppose there's a sound person. No, not even a little tiny bit. Ingmar, tell me about yourself. You're error-free. I like the sound of that already. You never get sick. You're super, super happy if the office isn't very nice. Yeah, and you got leadership. You are hired. You are going to go work right here. Let me just put you in the team. All right, welcome to the team. I'm doing sound, which is a terrible idea, but you guys are going to start developing a new game. Are we going right back to Chef Godey? Yeah, we're totally going right back to Chef Godey. Again. Chef Godey, the sequel to Chef Godey Sends You to Pick Flowers. Whew. I'm having a hard time keeping track of Chef Godey at this point. Let's try teenage. No, let's do all. I want to get as many people as possible into this. Wait, puzzle games are okay, right? Yeah, it's strategy we want to stay away from, and basketball. That's fine. Now, can we get the dev kit for the PC? Yeah, we can. I want that. I mean, I'm pretty good. All right, I'm not saying I'm some sort of market analyst here. I'm not saying I'm a genius at predicting the future, but I'm going to go ahead and say that in 1981, I'm going to make a prediction. PC is going to be a pretty big thing in the future. I'm going to bank on the PC, the personal computer, pretty much running away with the market. What else is interesting in here that I might grab? Astro, I should have, you know what I should do? I should have the marketing department do their little predictive thing about what's going to be hot and what's going to be not. So we'll take the Byte 2. I'm putting the PC in there. I am. I'm betting my money that the personal computer might be kind of a thing in the future. Number 5 in the Chef Godey franchise. Chef Godey, this time it's personal. Go ahead and send that out. Of course they're already looking forward to the sequel of that. Of course they are. Of course they are. You know what's going to be even better? I'm going to get marketing working on hyping that up. Although, I do want to do market research. Yeah. Oh, this is our report. Our old report. No, conduct new market research, please. Hopefully that won't take you too long. How's Cooking with Rats doing? Yeah, we're still shaving a lot of bugs out of that. A lot of bugs. But that is probably an excellent place to call it on Mad Games Tycoon 2 for today. We will pick up a little bit more of Calm Dave Co. next time and see if we can keep the Chef Godey train a-rolling. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. see more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. You know when those alarm company advertisements say, somebody's the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds? It's these guys. It's the Powells. They are, in fact, the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds because, me. Pablo here is looking for a little favor. Little financial favor from El Devo Magnifico. Citizens Tropco, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program.